Testing 1 2 test. Apologies on the webinar. The Mike from Around the World video has been refreshed. It has been fixed. Has been fixed now. Kind of weird. We sent out the links to everybody, and all isn't it interesting? All the videos worked. All the videos worked except the Mike from Around the World video. For some reason it had an old video of me interviewing Pastor Steve Cicciolanti from Australia. Then that video was removed. Everything went black for just a few minutes, but it has been fixed. It is fixed. So if you go to your link now, you may need to refresh your page. If you refresh your page, for sure, all the videos work. Mike from Around the World video is on the bottom. It's the bottom video. Who knows? Maybe the powers that be, maybe the New World Order just didn't want that video up. Wouldn't shock me. Anyway, they're all there. Okay, they're all there. They're all working. They're working great. I just tested them all, and wow. So the first one, of course, is Avi Loeb, and that's an incredible interview. No doubt about that. That's an incredible interview on extraterrestrial materials discovered, followed by Stan Deyo, Teller program disclosed. That's great. And then Steve Bassett's UFO congressional disclosure. Then Ellie Marzulli's UFO not from this world. Then Laura Eisenhower, President Eisenhower's meetings with the aliens. Followed by Rex Bear, the Aleister Crowley's UFO alien occult connection. Followed by B.C. Begley, a great documentary called The History of Area 51 and the Roswell incident. Then it's Marshall Masters' King David and the Anunnaki invasion. And then yours truly, Pastor Paul Begley, Aliens in the Bible. And finally, Mike from Around the World, Leviathan's Kingdom. They're all there. They're all working, and powerful. So yes, if you got your link, they should all be working for you. If you need to refresh your screen, maybe click the refresh. But all videos are working now, and so I apologize for a 30-minute delay there just on the Mike from Around the World video. Yeah, Sawman says, yep, but of course, I'm deep into yours first. Well, thank you, Sawman. I appreciate that. God bless you, brother. Anyway, I'll hang in here with anybody. Anybody's having trouble, there shouldn't be any more problems, but I'll hang in here with any of you that want to discuss it. Let me do this. Put that down there. Boom. And let me give me 1 second. Aha, here we go. There we go. There it is. There we go. There's the webinar. So once you get the webinar, guys, this is what you'll see. Aliens above and below. You will, if you get your ticket, you'll get a link. You click on that link. It will take you straight there. And there you'll see the first screen. Aliens above. I'll just let you see it there. There you go. Aliens above and below. And it's, of course, Avi Loeb, extraterrestrial materials discovered. This is an incredible interview, to be honest with you. It's just an incredible interview. Just amazing interview. It really, really is. And, you know, he took that what he called the Galileo Project, and he went out there and they scoured the bottom of the ocean over near Papua New Guinea, and they found remnants of a crashed Joseph says, I hope to get the ticket in a few. You will Did you just buy it, Joseph? If you did just buy it, everybody who pre-bought their tickets before 6 o'clock, all of those people's links was sent out to them exactly at 6 o'clock. If you bought yours in the last hour or after 6 o'clock, it's coming to you. You just got to give the girls a chance to physically, manually send it to you. And there's, like 100 people probably in the last hour. So give them a moment. If you call them on the phone, they can give it to you. If you come on the phone, tell them who you are. They'll look up your email and they'll send you your link right then, since they'll see that you've purchased. So you could try that way if you can get through, of course.
Baby.
Yes, honey.
Okay.
Yes, I am live. What are you sharing? Wait, they may have to hear you with the microphone, so I don't know.
So you know how I mess up time.
Yes, I know how you mess up time.
So check this out. I've never messed up time this bad, but this time it's really bad.
What did you do, darling? What did you do?
So this is what email that this is.
What? The webinar is on its way to 21 subscribers. They'll get it on December 31st, 1969.
This time is bad.
How many people is this? 21 people? Do you know who they are?
I really messed it up bad this time, baby.
Bad, girl. That's just really bad.
I've never messed it up this bad.
We haven't had that spirit here since 1969, okay? All right, Addie. All right. Well, people are buying right now. You want to know? I want a refund. Unacceptable. What do you mean? Are you one of the... He must be one of the 1969 folks. Sorry, Michael. But you'll get it, okay, if you're one of those. Oh, man. That is hilarious.
Yeah. I messed it up bad this time.
You did. I'm just going to have to agree with you.
Okay.
All right, darling.
And it was nice of Pastor Ciccalante to sit in for Mike.
Yes, it was really nice of Pastor Steve Ciccalante to actually be sitting in for Mike Around the World for 30 minutes.
That could have been my problem.
Oh, my God.
That could have been my time issue.
Okay, if that's all you did wrong today, Heidi, we can forgive you with grace. But whoever those 21 people are, could you please get their links to them? Oh, my God. That's hilarious. All right. Well, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. Heidi says that there are 21 people who bought a ticket who are waiting on their link, but the computer says they will not get their link until December 31st, 1969. Well, we've done that already, so she's going to manually send you your links. There's 21 of you, so yours is coming, okay? Very sorry. She'll send it right away. Anyway, other than that, everything is moving down great. I just downloaded it right from the order page. There you go, Bonnie. God bless you. Thank you so much. But anyway, guys, if you, it's incredible. So there you see it, Alien. You'll see there's the first speaker, which is Avi Loeb, which is an incredible interview. I mean, really it is. And Avi, what's amazing is we got this guy. He's a Harvard professor. You guys know he was the one that brought up the Oumuamua and said it was an alien spacecraft, that interstellar coming in from another galaxy. And everybody thought he was nuts. He wrote a book on it. It became a #1 bestseller. Well, then a meteorite crashed. We thought it was a meteorite. It crashed in the Pacific Ocean over by Papua New Guinea. And Avi said, no, that was not a meteorite, because the way it was acting when it was in space, headed in this direction, it was accelerating and moving around. Okay? It was accelerating and moving around. Somebody help me understand that one. It would go faster, and then it would slow down, then it would do different things. He said that's not a meteorite. That is a vehicle of something with intelligence because it has a propulsion to it. It changes speeds. It changes directions. That's not a meteor. Nothing does that. Every meteorite and asteroid that goes through our solar system travels at the exact same speed based on the gravitational pull of the sun. So anything that goes faster than the gravitational pull has to be have propulsion from an intelligence being, like all of our rocket ships. We shoot a rocket ship out to the moon, or a probe or a rover out to Mars. It defies the innate laws of nature, and we're able to put it there. That takes intelligence to do that, or an intelligent entity. So this meteorite, which couldn't be a meteorite, and that's what Avi Loeb kept saying, he said it has to be something else. It crashed in the Pacific Ocean. So he said if we could go down there and look, we'll find remnants of this broken or this crashed vehicle. So they went down there. And they found 150 these little metal spheres, remnants of what he says was a extraterrestrial vehicle, and they have analyzed them. They're still analyzing them. They know they're made up of exotic metals that are not from this world. So that's why Avi Loeb, in his interview, was so special, because it's really quite interesting, actually, to say the least. Whoops, I don't know what I'm doing here now. I'm messing everything up. Hopefully I'll get it back somehow. Wow. What am I doing to this screen? Okay. Maybe I'll get things fixed on my screen here. I don't know what that is or what I'm doing, but maybe I can start. Oh, thank you. But anyway, Avi Loeb is the first presenter on the file, but you don't have to watch him first. You can scroll down, and there's others. Okay, so you can scroll down. There we go, and watch others. There we go. And but this is a great interview. Okay, this is a great interview. Can I fix my title, because you don't have to refresh no more? They're working now. So I'm going to take that off the title there if I can. Get your webinar tonight. Okay. Because there's people wondering, can they get it? Yep, you can. You can get it tonight. So I'll put that up there for folks. And, okay. Right? Yeah. Now, also, let me just say this real quick, because, boy, this is a great interview. I just want to say it was, and he even talked about, Moses and the burning bush, which I thought was amazing. I really did. That was amazing. He talked about that. It was very interesting. But anyway, I also want to show you something else, because besides that one, if you scroll down past Avi Loeb, the next speaker is right there, Standeo, and it's called the Teller Program Disclosure. The Teller Project, the Teller Program was actually a program by the government, a secret program that was to take crashed alien crafts and have them re-engineered. And this was back in the 70s. And Standale was, for 1 year, worked on this project as part of the trying to understand how to re-engineer its propulsion systems from crashed alien crafts. And he tells you about that, plus a whole lot more in this interview. It's fascinating, really an absolute amazing interview with Stan Deyo. And he's an amazing guy, to say the least. He really is. So you definitely want to watch that. I mean, that is a great interview. It's the best one I've ever done with Stan, and I've done several. I've probably interviewed Stan 15 times over the last 13 years at least, and that was the best interview of all of them. After Stan Deyo, of course, this one here, very controversial. This is Steve Bassett. This is the guy who is a lobbyist for full disclosure for the federal government. He has an office 2 blocks from the White House and 6 blocks from the Capitol. He lobbies senators, congressmen, and even presidents that they should make full disclosure about the alien issue to the world. He wants it done. He wants everyone. He says that the government has been hiding the alien issue for 77 years, and he wants it done. And he starts telling you things about it. It's quite interesting. It's a great interview with Steve Bassett. He's on the inside. Then you got L.A. Marzulli, and this interview is one of the best I've ever had with L.A., and that's really serious because it's called UFOs Not From This World. And he really, if you want to understand the biblical narrative from the Nephilim to the UFOs, and also, he gives his personal testimony, L.A. Marzulli does, how that he was was in the New Age. For 15 years, he was a New Ager. I mean, I'm talking about going to the ashram and everything, studying with gurus, till he got born again. And now he exposes the deception and the darkness, and is the man who really brought in the Nephilim, understanding of the Nephilims and the Rephims to the world. L.A. Marzulli and Steve Quayle are the guys that really did it. Great interview. Next is Laura Eisenhower. Now, she is the great-granddaughter of the President Dwight D. Eisenhower. She was recruited for the secret space station, a secret space program. She didn't want to be a part of it. They wanted to send her to Mars, and she didn't want to go. She is the great-granddaughter of the President, Dwight D. Eisenhower, and she has been able to view some of the documentation now that once was classified, that Donald Trump finally got declassified, so she could see some of the information about the meetings that the President Dwight D. Eisenhower, her great-grandfather, had with the aliens. This is a great interview, and she is very, very honest. And so people need to know this stuff. And then it's Rex Bear. And this is, Rex, he's a very interesting individual because he goes out there in a lot of different limbs. But this guy studies archaeology. He studies pictographs and graphs and hieroglyphics. He goes on locations. He crawls in caves. He finds writings on walls. He does a lot of unbelievable stuff. But he went digging into the whole UFO alien phenomenon and found out that its origin is tied to Aleister Crowley, Adolf Hitler, Jack Parsons, Ron L. Hubbard. There's a major link of the occult activity tied to UFO alien disclosure. So this is huge, which doesn't shock me because the dark side, the demons are certainly involved in this. Great interview. Bart Begley does an unbelievable documentary on the history of Area 51 and the Roswell incident. B.C. Begley does a phenomenal job there. This is definitely very entertaining, very great to see. Great history, video clips, all kinds of great stuff there. He does a great job with his documentaries. Marshall Masters. Marshall came at this from a total different direction than what I've ever seen him do. He asked the question, what if King David was to actually be here to take on the Anunnakis in an invasion? Because King David took on Goliath the giant. What does that mean? And he ties the Anunnakis and the Anunnaki invasion to the coming alien invasion. He ties it all to the New World Order. It's a very interesting interview. It really is. I try my best to take all of this information and tie it to the Bible in my presentation, Aliens in the Bible. I show you where there's extraterrestrial entities and different locations in the Bible of unexplained phenomenon that really no one ever explains. The church just forgets it. And then, of course, last but not least, Mike from Around the World and Leviathan's Kingdom. This is a great interview. It's a must-watch on this webinar. I played the first 5 minutes for you guys today, and on a couple, 2 or 3 videos, just letting you get a taste of it. It is a great interview, and will be a great blessing to you. So it's pretty amazing. So I think you're going to really enjoy this whole webinar. Get your tickets. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com. Go to paulbegleyprophecy.com and get your ticket. As you can see, there's only 102 people watching right now. That means everybody's watching the webinar for the last hour. Everybody is glued to their own screens now watching. And so if you haven't got your ticket, you can definitely do that by going to our website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. And really, I tell you, you'll really be blessed. Because you'll learn so much. This is better than anything that Netflix does. That's what's amazing about this. This is better than anything Netflix can do. And we took a lot of time because Heidi had to arrange by finding all these people, getting them scheduled. Then I got to find time to get into the studios and interview them with the help of Israel Hall, and then come up with good material to ask certain questions to get you the best, the best information I can, really. And so you can call the phone number on the screen. If you need to get your ticket, you can just call the number 765-414-2230 or call the number 765-414-6299 or call the third number 689-220-8082. And be blessed. I'm going to let you go. Everything seems to be working great. No glitches in the system. That's really good. If for some reason you didn't get your link, you bought a ticket but didn't get your link, just get on the phone and call one of those 3 numbers and let them know. But should be about a 97% effective rate. That's what we did last time. Last webinar, 97% of the people got their link on time. So if for some reason, though, you didn't, let us know. We'll get it to you right on the spot, okay? Great, guys. Thank you, Blue Orange. Says, Jesus bless. All seems working on the webinar. Thank you so much. Great to hear, Blue Orange. And God bless all of you. Have a great night. Enjoy the video. Enjoy the webinar. Aliens above and below. Get your ticket tonight. I'm Pastor Paul Begley. And this is the coming apocalypse.